So you're thinking of moving to Pueblo, Colorado? Well, in today's video, we're going to be covering what the surrounding area looks like when it comes to smaller towns like Florence, Colorado. So if you've been considering moving here, maybe you're looking for a little more space, a smaller town vibe, and something a little quieter than Pueblo's current population of around 111,000 people, stick around because you don't want to miss today's video. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know all there is to know about living in Pueblo or the surrounding areas, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all the latest market trends. Hi, I'm Krista, a local realtor here in Pueblo. I grew up in Colorado since I was a little girl, so on this channel, you're going to be in good hands when it comes to someone who knows all the things going on in Pueblo locally, who has watched the change in landscape and is keeping up with the market updates and the trends. So be sure you're following along, and if at any time you guys are making a transition, maybe you're moving here just locally from place to place, maybe you're doing a switch from state to state. Either way, my contact information is in that description box below. You can grab that, reach out at any time, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. Either way, I always look forward to helping you make a smooth transition to the area. So I'll be happy to hear from you. And in the meantime, let's go check out what the smaller town nearby of Florence, Colorado looks like. Okay, so we made it to our home here at 224 Moffett Avenue in Florence. As you could probably tell, we had to drive through downtown to get here. So the location on this one is key because it is super close to local restaurants, some antique stores, and we kind of talked about all of that in our last video. We talked about the smaller town vibe, less people, and Florence is just like this little hidden gem. There's not a lot available in this area. So the home prices are actually just a smidgen more than Pueblo even, because it is a little bit more higher demand with less supply, which is a great sign, right? Because it shows resale value in the future, and it just shows it's a great place that people want to be. So this particular home, and I'm just looking here because there's actually a window behind the camera. It is beautiful. The views are just awesome here. So wait till you see it. I know every time I get on here, I'm like, the views, the views. It is one of the best things ever to have a home with a view, right? So you're gonna see beautiful mountains, some terrain out there. So we'll show you once we flip the camera. We're gonna go through this 3-bed, 2-bath house and see what it's all about. It's 1,704 square feet. And it is $379,900 for a list price. So let's flip the camera and take a peek at this home. All right, so we're gonna start outside here at 224 Moffett Avenue. This listing was given to us for touring today by Leslie Nazario with Exit Realty. So as you can see here, we have the property line. This is a 0.194 acre. So just under a quarter of an acre. So this is the front. We do have, as you can see here, nice poured driveway to your 1-car garage attached. This one will have a crawl space. And as you can see, these are the views that I was just mentioning. It's absolutely beautiful. This comes up just a little hill right here, and then you're just, oh, the wind just blew our door shut. You're just up here with this beautiful view. So we're gonna go inside here. This is brand new construction. It was built in 2025. So we have 224. We're gonna walk in like we just got home. Nice open floor plan. And I always mention this too, recessed lighting. As much brightness as we can get, the better, right? So we come into recessed lighting. We've got beautiful floors here. So we are gonna walk back here so you can see the kitchen. 1,704 square feet. So as you can see, granite countertops, backsplash, nice range. We have a gas stove, love a gas stove. If you need boiled water like now, gas is the way to go. So then we have a stainless steel refrigerator. And here's one of my favorite parts. Not only do we have this really cute island here, right? We've got this awesome island with extra cabinet space, right? Soft closing drawers, which is great. And I love the two-tone. So they actually pulled in this color for the floor, and then you have the white that goes all the way around. Look at this view, you guys. This is actually where I was just standing with the window behind me. Look at this kitchen view. It's so good. So, so good. And you have beautiful trees that are gonna be getting bigger here. So there will be like a whole, essentially privacy wall of tree once those get mature. Obviously that's gonna take some time. but it's just something to think about if you want to plant here. Nice upgraded fixtures, very nice. Vaulted ceilings. We've got a nice light gray on the wall, so you have some color coming in here. We have a tankless water heater. This is your laundry room. So this is actually going to be a drop zone for a mudroom. There was a little note here that they're going to install this next week. So whoever gets this house will get a nice little shoe and coat organizer there. So this is where the laundry would go. And this is actually separate from the drop zone of like the mud area, which is really nice. And then they just have the tankless water heater. So you have on-demand hot water, super, super nice. Who doesn't love that? Don't ever have to worry about running out of hot water. And then this is your 1-car garage. It is finished out with walls, which is nice. You could also do some epoxy floor in here if you're thinking about making it like a little area for shop or just, finishing it afterwards. So that is your 1-car garage. And then we will walk back to the bedrooms. Again, 3-bed, 2-bath. This pantry, this is what I was getting ready to say. I love this pantry. It is kind of like a barn door. It's got the frosted glass that actually says pantry to it. Love that. Slides open to, look at this. It's literally a walk-in closet. I love it. I love it. There's so much room for your food. Gosh, you should see me trying to go through my pantry at my house. It's kind of a nightmare. So we're gonna walk back here and I have the back door open just so we can easily, we don't have to fidget with anything. We can look at the backyard. So this is gonna be a full tub. It is tiled all the way around with an inset place for your shower accessories. There is your toilet, your vanity, your light. Okay. All right, so that is one of the bathrooms that would be like basically the entertaining shared bathroom. And then you have your room here. These are really nice large rooms. Got a nice plush carpet, deep closet. So sometimes when you have these, do you see my booties? They're so cute, aren't they? My little blue feet. It's like Smurf feet over here. So sometimes when you have these closets, they can be a little bit thinner, right? But this one's actually nice and deep. And then if you wanted to, I've always told people you can always install a second bar there for extra hanging storage. Okay, so there's another one here, and it actually, I love this, that it has the mirrors, because you are always gonna wanna see, how does my outfit look, right? Well, you can just look right there in your closet door. You don't have to worry about having an extra mirror. Look at this view. Look at this view. Oh, I love it. I just love it. So you don't have anybody right on top of you. That's one of the things that people love about Florence is, depending on where you are in Florence, there's definitely a little bit more space out here available, and it's just a little more country feeling and not as city. Okay, they actually, oh, look at this. See, little things, you guys, little things matter. These right here. So that's gonna be really nice for somebody to just come in and be able to put their TV on the wall. They don't have to worry about running any power. So this is one of the bedrooms as well, bedroom 2. We'll just pop over here outside, making our way through the house. So this is the backyard. As you can see, where that kind of comes around that red dirt, I believe that's the property line there. Without having the exact GIS map, I'm not sure, but pretty sure it's probably right around here. Again, gorgeous view, nice patio here if you want to put some patio furniture. And then as you can see, this will be the master. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna go to the master bedroom, which I love the 2 windows. It's nice and bright. You really don't even need the lights on. Obviously we turn them on to film, but there's tons of natural light in this property. So it's really, really cool. Then you've got a nice deep inset walk-in closet back here. So this is your walk-in closet. I think it has, yes. That's trippy for me these days. Everybody has these automatic walk in and it turns on, and I'm always like, wait, hold on, the light's not on. Okay, this is your crawl space. So it's nice and camouflage there with the carpet. And then you have a little window in here that gives you some light on top of your recessed lighting. So this is your bathroom. It's got double vanity, and I love this. We've actually filmed before where you have your center piece that kind of splits up each side of like a his and her situation. So you would have your nice upgraded sink here. And then there's one over here as well. This has a tile floor in here. So tile floor, awesome shower. Look at this shower door. They really did a great job with like the upgraded features in this house. It's not your kind of basic build. They've upgraded the shower doors. They've done upgraded tile on the floor. They tiled out the shower in here with some custom tile work. And then this is your toilet area, nice and wide. So this is your master primary. You can't get over the views. I always gravitate towards the views. When I say you, I mean me. I can't get over the views. So this is again 224 Moffett Avenue here in Florence. So when we leave here, I'll get some video of going down the hill, and so you can see how close it is actually to just go right into downtown. And again, they have antique shops down there. There's actually an Airbnb down there. We might be able to film that at some point since I know the person that owns it. But if you're ever thinking about staying in this area because you want to check it out, there is an Airbnb down there that is absolutely beautiful. It's an old historic building and it's gorgeous. So there's that option to stay here if you need a place to stay. I'm just kind of panning the floors, giving you an idea. This will be your open space here as you come in. Again, it is a nice open layout here, so you can do your living room area. You could probably put some bar stools there. In fact, the counter kind of overhangs the actual centerpiece of the island so that you can probably have kind of like a breakfast nook there. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, $379.9 here in Florence. So when we leave here, like I said, we'll go down the hill so you can just kind of see, looking at as far as how close it is to downtown. I am going to walk outside one more time and just kind of show you here what it looks like. This is really cute. It's got some character to it. And then you can kind of do what you need to in the front yard if you wanted to keep it like that. But I love how they framed this out and put some cute rocks. So they really didn't miss a thing in this build, because one of the things I wanted to point out too is, did you notice the pot filler behind me? That is so convenient to have when you're trying to boil a pot of water, to just have, oh, can just put my pot right here. You don't have to carry it from the sink over to the stove. So there's a pot filler there. We have the farmhouse kitchen sink here. We've got a high efficiency hot water heater in this house. There is central air conditioning in this house as well. So they really just didn't miss anything. You've got every little upgrade and feature you can think of to be absolutely just comfortable in a turnkey ready house. Again, this was built in 2025. So $379.9 is the list price, and it is right in line with what they say is the average home price here, or the median home price. You can think of it like an average basically. So they do say anywhere between $330 to $370. So it's right in line with that, because there's only, I think right now currently 33 properties listed on the market for sale right now in Florence, because it's just for people who want to get away from, the bigger cities like Pueblo or Springs or Denver. You can actually get to Colorado Springs on a highway here. It's called 119, and it is pretty close by, and it's maybe like a 45-minute drive. So it's about the same. Even though you're in Florence, you're not in Pueblo, there is access to get up to Colorado Springs between 30 and 45 minutes. I think it's 45 minutes. I haven't mapped it exactly, but just knowing the area, it's probably about a 45-minute drive to get to South Springs. So it is conveniently located and just a beautiful home here. So we are going to venture out here. I just want to show you downtown before we officially sign off for the day. So let's go see how close this house was to downtown, because that is going to be key for if you want to do some shopping or get a bite to eat. It's just right down the road. So let's go see. All right, so we are leaving 224 Moffett, and I just want to show you what the view looks like when you leave this place. It's just so pretty. Being up on this hill really does set it just kind of away from everything, which is nice. If you don't want the typical situation with a city-like neighborhood and, sidewalks and all of that, because you just want something a little bit more quiet, this is a perfect situation for that. So we're just going to go down here, And then this isn't very long at all. We're gonna actually turn out of here and we'll be pretty much in downtown. So it's kind of cool. Downtown is the happening spot here in Florence. So it's a nice small town. As we came in, you probably saw there's a Dollar General, plenty of gas stations. I believe we might have even passed the local grocery store when we came into town. So we're just gonna go around this little curve right here. So we're just gonna turn out here. Looks like there might be some weather over there. Sorry for the bumps. You guys are fine, right? Little bumps never hurt anybody. We're still trying to get set up with the proper setup here in this new vehicle that we have. Okay, so this is downtown. And then there's a Shell gas station right there. And then over here is downtown. So this is how easy it is. There's a little fire station off to the left. Allow me to be your tour guide today. There's even a little used car lot there. So we're gonna come down here. The building that I was telling you about that's historic and it is an Airbnb. Oh, it's so beautiful. Even has to see the deck. There's a deck right there. So that is the building right there. It's a historic building. And then downstairs of that building right there is an antique store. Doesn't look like they're open. There's Papa's restaurant. There's an antique shop here. Oh, check this out. This is so cool. Quincy's is a really good place. We've eaten there before. I believe it was Quincy's. The Florence Collective. There's a cafe here. Looks like they have ice cream and coffee. There's a vintage market. So they are definitely known for more of like the historic feel, that small town vibe. There's like 4,000 people in this town, whereas Pueblo has 111,000. So it's a large difference, but that's again why their median home price. I forgot how to talk. I mean, go ahead, laugh it up. Their median home price here is, oh look, CrossFit Florence. So if you want somewhere to go do CrossFit, right there. But yeah, it's a little bit higher than Pueblo because it's just less inventory. This is actually a home for sale as well here. I've seen that one on the MLS. Berkshire Hathaway is actually right there as well. So that's a big company. That's here. Bank of the San Juans. There's a car wash if you need to get your ride clean. There's a Domino's over here. Edward Jones, Carl's Jr. So see, you're not lacking. Oh, those ice stations are the best. Those ice stations are so cheap and you can get water or ice for extremely cheap. There's a Loaf and Jug gas station right here. So you kind of get the point. So up here will be the Dollar General and Ace Hardware. So you kind of get the idea that you are super close. There's also obviously a high school here. I believe there's a middle school. You're just not going to be in shortage. You'd be able to be fully self-sufficient. And then Canyon City is just up the way. It's about 15 minutes west of here. Once you get out onto the highway, it's like a 15-minute drive. And then if you want to go to Pueblo, it's about 25 minutes to the furthest Pueblo West exit, which is the third exit. But if you want to go further into Pueblo, it took us 42 minutes from the south end of Pueblo to get up into this area. So 42-minute drive, which is not bad. So this, oh, and this, here we go, Big D Superfoods. That's what I was thinking we passed. So that's like their little local grocery store. So this road will take you up to the side of Penrose, actually. So Penrose is just on the other side of Highway 50. So that's actually where I'm headed right now, is over to Penrose area, which is another kind of like Florence, but even more spread out. The homes are much more country out there. They've got a lot more land, usually much more spread out. So yeah, we're going essentially north. It looks like we're going west because the mountains are in front of us. The mountains are always your gauge. West is where the mountains are. So if you feel like you're traveling towards the mountains, I mean, we can see them, but we're not actually going straight towards them. That would be going the other direction there to our left. But yeah, so I'll stop up here. We'll kind of wrap things up. But yeah, we'll be stopping over here on the Penrose side. So that's close by as well.
Okay, so we officially made it across Highway 50. So Highway 50 was the highway we took from Pueblo to get to Florence. We crossed over onto the other side because this is the Penrose side. So Penrose is just like Florence. Everything here is much more spread out. It's much more kind of farm feeling, country feeling. There's a little, I think it's called Two Sisters maybe, is up the street. It's a restaurant. There's also a gas station over there. So another place and another option to live close by to Florence if you want. It was only about a 10-minute drive over here. So you can just easily get over here from Florence. Again, it's on the north side of Highway 50. We have the mountains right in front of us. Let me show you really quick. 50. So everything out here is much more country and spread out. It's beautiful. And then you got Florence nearby, you got Kansas City nearby, you got Pueblo nearby. So look at these views. So this was only about a 15-minute drive to get to this point from where we were in Florence. And this is Penrose. So this is another option for you if you're looking to have that, you know, smaller town feel with a quieter lifestyle. So hopefully it's been helpful for you guys today to see Florence, to see what a property looks like there, to kind of get a feel for the area with some of the views that we've shared as we've been driving through. And if it's in 10 days from now, it could be a few weeks from now, a couple months from now. If you're thinking of moving to the area and you need help making a smooth transition, grab my contact information from the description box below, reach out at any time, shoot me a text, give me a call, and in the meantime, maybe we'll see you around Pueblo or the surrounding area.